Trey, thank you very much for joining us. We'll start out, Trey, with Dan Hope from 11 Warriors. Dan.
Hey, Trey, I know that, you were vertical jumping for charity today. Just how did that vertical jump go for you? How many inches did you get?
I think I got 37. I was definitely shooting for the 40s, but I guess I didn't just warm up good enough. But I felt like I still did pretty good, and it was for a good cause. So that's all that matters.
Altogether, how do you feel like you did today?
I feel like I did pretty good. I showed what I'm capable of along with my game film. So, I'm happy with my performance. I'm not satisfied because I feel like I could have done better, but I'm still happy and I'm proud of what I did today.
All right, let's go next to Nathan Baird, Cleveland.com.
Thank you.
Trey, can you kind of just revisit what the national championship game experience was like for you to be on such a high running into that game and then have that happen the way that it did, and then also just how it affected how you felt it affected your draft status, which was also rising at the time based on those performances, and how you've had to kind of answer that in the last couple months?
It was pretty tough. Just not being out there on the field, and again, just knowing how well I prepared for that game. It was the biggest game of my life, and I was definitely ready for it. And just getting hurt on that first play, it was pretty tough. But again, I know everything happens for a reason. And as far as my draft status, I feel like it wasn't really that significant of an injury to where there should be a concern. And at the end of the day, all they have to do is just click on the tape and see me playing at a high level. So I'm not worried about it at all.
All right, and next, let's go to Nick Farabaugh. Nick.
Hey, Trey, something about your game other than just the bruising power style and physicality you play with is kind of how good you are laterally. How have you trained that lateral movement? And with your movement skills, what are you looking to improve upon? And also, any contact with the Pittsburgh Steelers and kind of how have those conversations been?
Just improving my lateral movement. Just constantly working on drills where I have to change direction and just constantly just manipulating game-like situations where I have to apply it. And that's kind of what I work on with my position coaches. And I have met with the Steelers, and I felt like the conversation went really well. We had some good talks, and then they definitely said that they like my game.
Thanks, Trey.
All right, we'll go next to Whitney Harding. Whitney.
Hey, Trey, kind of back to what Dan was asking you with your vertical and your charitable giving. What does it say about this Ohio State program that 3 of you guys are taking the time on your pro days to raise money for other people and not just focusing on improving your draft stock?
It says a lot. Just the type of guys we have in this program. Great character guys, and it just speaks a lot just to know that we're really not just focused on ourselves. We're focused on something that's bigger than us, and a big cause.
All right, we'll do 2 more with Trey. First one, we'll go to Brendan Gulak. Brendan.
Hey, Trey, compared to maybe some of the teammates that you also worked out with today, your time in Columbus was obviously a bit shorter and that you only played 1 year here. I'm curious now that you're looking back on it and not living in the moment anymore. What was the most, the most memorable thing for you during that stretch that maybe we didn't see? Obviously, the great stretch in the Big Ten title game and the Clemson game, I understand that. But, what can you tell us about your experience that we didn't have a chance to see that will really stick with you?
Really just the practices, really. Just being with the guys and just how they motivated me. I've gotten pretty close with Josh and Wyatt, and just building a really strong relationship with those guys and how much they just push me and just talk with me through plays. So we can all really get in sync and just be better together as a unit. I feel like that's something that I'll take with me. Definitely moving forward. I'm just happy I have a good relationship with those guys.
All right, and final question for Trey. We'll go to Danilo Lacali. Danilo.
Hey, Trey, how are you doing today, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. Well, you had a great career at Ohio State and a great last season. But now, next level, how do you see your game can increase as we see that in NFL teams are using less the rushing game?
I feel like that whatever team I go to, I mean, I feel like it'll be a good fit for me. And I mean, just being able to, again, just showcase everything that I can do. I mean, again, that'll be able to help the team win. And I feel like that's really just the biggest focus. I mean, just getting the right fit, the right scheme that I can have a big impact on.
Thank you.
All righty, Trey. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your time today.
No problem.